Deuteronomy chapter 15. At the end of every 7 years thou shalt make a release. And this is the manner of the release. Every creditor that lendeth aught unto his neighbor shall release it. He shall not exact it of his neighbor, or of his brother, because a release hath been proclaimed unto God as a verb and noun. Of a foreigner thou mayst exact it again, but that which is thine with thy brother, thine hand shall release. Gush is to grope, to feel about, to be abrupt in some way. But there shall be no poor among you, for God as a verb and noun shall greatly bless thee in the land which increasing existence thy God hath given thee for an inheritance to possess it. Only if thou carefully hearken unto the voice of God as a verb and noun thy God, to observe to do all these commandments which I command thee this day. For God as a verb and noun thy God blesseth thee, as he promised thee, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, but thou shalt not borrow, and thou shalt reign over many nations, but they shall not reign over thee. If there be with thee a poor man of one of thy brethren within any of thy gates in the land, which God as a verb and noun thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not harden thine heart, nor shut thine hand from thy poor brother, but thou shalt open thine hand wide unto him, and shalt surely lend him sufficient for his need, and that which he wanteth. Beware that there be not a wicked thought in thine heart, saying, the 7th year, the year of release, is at hand, and thine eye be evil against thy poor brother, and thou givest him not, and he cry, and God is a verb and noun, against thee, and it be sin unto thee. Thou shalt surely give him, and thine heart shall not be grieved, when thou givest unto him, because that for this thing God as a verb and noun thy God shall bless thee in all thy works, and in all that thou puttest thine hand unto. For the poor shall never cease out of the land. Therefore I command thee, saying, thou shalt open thine hand wide unto thy brother, to thy poor, and to thy needy in thy land. And if thy brother, an Hebrew man or an Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee, he shall serve thee 6 years, and in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee. Now, how was the slave acquired? Because shouldn't justice not have anything to do with ancestry, but have to do with the fact, like, for example, in the Islamic world, they curse those who fight for the purpose of gaining slaves, wealth, land, art of forced conversions. Now, some people will convert without being forced. If there is a war, some land may be acquired, some sort of wealth, some slaves may be captured or something, but it's not, that's not the purpose of the war. It's self-defense, defense of others, And when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. Thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress. Well, literally, it's the pressing juice. It's not limited to intoxicating beverages. Of that wherewith God as a verb and noun thy God hath blessed thee, thou shalt give unto him, and thou shalt remember that thou wast a bondman in the land of Egypt, and God as a verb and noun thy God redeemed thee. Therefore I command thee this thing today. And it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee and thine house, because he is well with thee. Then thou shalt take an awl, and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be thy servant forever. And also unto thy maidservant thou shalt do likewise. It shall not seem hard unto thee, when thou sendest him away free from thee, or to the double of the hire of an hireling. Hath he served thee 6 years, and God's verbal noun, thy God, shall bless thee in all that thou doest. And chputz is to incline by, to bend, to be pleased with, desire, delight, favor, liked, move, pleased, pleasure, will, would, willingly, wish, invitation. All the firstling males that come of thy herd and of thy flock thou shalt sanctify unto God as verb and noun thy God. Thou shalt do no work with the firstling of thine ox, nor shear the firstling of thy sheep. Thou shalt eat it before God as a verb and noun thy God year by year in the place which God as a verb and noun shall choose, thou and thy household. And if there be any blemish therein, as if it be lame or blind, or have any ill blemish, thou shalt not sacrifice it unto God as a verb and noun thy God. Thou shalt eat it within thy gates. The unclean and the clean person shall eat it alike, as the roebuck and as the hart. Only thou shalt not eat the blood thereof. Thou shalt pour it upon the ground as water. Bakats Shaba Shanim Tasha Shimtha Waza Dibur Hechmata Shemuth Kul Bal Masha Yadu Asher Yasha Brahu La Yukash At Rahu Wat Achu Ki Gra Shimtha Lehwa At Henkri Tukish Washer Yahya Look at Achik Teshmeth Yiddik Apas Ki La Yahya Bak Abun Ki Burk Yibrakak Yahwa Barts Asher Yahwa Al-Hik Natan Luk Nachla Lurshta Rak Shemwa Tishma Bakul Yahwa Al-Hik Lashmer Lashut At Kul Hamswa Hazat Asher and Ki Matsuk Hyum Ki Yahwa Al-Hik Burkuk Kasher Deburluk Wa'abthat Weem Rabim Watah La Tabath Wumshult Bagwim Rabim Debuk La Yimshlu Ki Yahya Buk Abun Machid Achik Bachid Sharik Bartzak Asher Yahwa Al-Hiknatan Rakla Tamats At Lepuk Wala Takpats At Yadak Machik Habun Ki Ptach Muptach At Yadak Lu Wah Apath Tab Yathu di Muchsru Asher Yutsur Lu Hashmer Luk Mun Yahya Tbar Am Libak Bli Al Lammer Arbah Shana Hashba Shint Hashmatha Warah Ainak Batchik Habun Wallah Tatan Luk Wakra Alik Al Yahwa Wahya Bak Chatha Natun Tetan Lu Wallah Yara Labuk Batuk Lu Ki Buglul Hetber Hatha Yibrakuk Yahwa Alhik Bakul Mashuk Wabkul Mashlich Yaduk Ki La Yichdul Abun Makram Hearts Alkun and Ki Matsuk Lemmer Patuch Tiptuch at Yaduk Ratchik Lanik Walabyank Bartzak Ki Yimker Luk Atchik Habri Au Habriyah Wabadak Shesh Neem Shesh Shanim Wabshana Hatch Birat Tesh Lechnu Chipchi Mamak Waki Tesh Lahnu Chipchi Mamak La Tesh Arachnu Rikam Hanik Tanik Lu Matsank Wum Gurnik Wami Kabak Asher Berkuk Yahweh Alhik Tatan Lu Wuzkurt Ki Abd Hiyat Bartz Matsrim Wipduk Yahweh Alhik Alkan and Ki Matsuk at Hadber Hassa Hum Wahya Ki Yammer Alik La Atza Mamak Ki Ahbak Wat Bitak Ki Thub Lu Amak Wal Kutchet at Hemratza Wan Tata Basnu Wub Dult Wahya Lak Abd Aulim Waf Lamtuk Masha Kan La Yaksha Bayank Bush Lachuk Atu Chipshi Mamak Ki Machna Shkur Shakir Abduk Shash Shanim Wab Rakuk Yahweh Alhik Bakul Asher Tasha Kul Hepkur Asher Yulid Bebkurt Yibsanak Hesker Takdish Lihwa Alhik La Tabid Bebker Shurak Wala Tugs Bakur Tzanak Lebni Yahwa Alhik Taklanu Shana Bashna Bamkum Asher Yibchur Yahwa Atta Wabitak Waki Yahya Bu Mum Tasach Au Ar Kul mum ra la tazbatnu lihwa al-hik bish arik taklanu hathma wa thachur ichdu katsbi wakil ruk at damu la takal al hearts tush puknu kamim.